Welcome back to Four Faces. Let's get into that fight, that boring, that corny fight with Mayweather and John Gotti 3.0. Yeah, John Gotti 3.0, man. What a fight, man. Let's get into it. So, right off the bat, you looked at Mayweather. He was kind of out of shape, little fabby on the side, little fluffy, little marshmallow at the gut area. No, not really dieseled up. He came in at 160. Then you got John Gotti. He came in at 20 pounds heavier, so I say about 180, something like that. He looked like he was still in shape though. Obviously, it was definitely more. It looked like he was more in shape. It looked like he was probably a little more stronger. I guess he wanted to do that weight bullying thing like Haney did, but it didn't work, man. It just didn't work. Let me tell you something. Muscles don't win a boxing match. It just don't win. This is not MMA. This is not wrestling, right? They just don't win the boxing match. And so right out the gate, round one. Let's talk about round one. Round one was entertaining, I would say, because John Gotti, he comes out, right? Comes out, he's, he diesel up, like this, John Gotti 3.0, he diesel up. He's got the tattoos on his arm. He looking like he's ready to show the world that he's back, like he's gonna show somebody like he's ready for a championship. He wasn't ready for no championship. Only thing he was ready for is to get schooled. And he was getting ready to school. So anyway, John Gotti go out there and he's boxing. He's boxing he really wasn't boxing. He really was doing one punch at a time. He did no combos. He did no bob, no weave, no nothing, no counter punching. John Gotti did nada. I'll tell you one thing, Mayweather pretty much was like, he looked at him like, I think Mayweather looked at John Gotti like, you could be my son. He looked at John Gotti like he was a kid, man. Like, let me just help you out. Like, you can see Mayweather at one time telling John Gotti, put up your hands, man. Like, he was like this. Because what happened with John Gotti's hand kept going low, he kept coming in with his head. So, if you come in with your head like you're a bull, right? John Gotti come in like a bull, come his head. So he kept, Mayweather punching, accidentally hit him on the back of his head because he coming in with your head. That's not how you box, right? And then John Gotti would sit there. This is all in round one. John Gotti would sit there, he complained to the referee, he hit me on the back of my head, man. And he dropped his hands while he was telling the referee. Now, if Mayweather wanted to be messed up, he could have just punched him right there, but he said, let him talk to him it was weird. And then John Gotti, like I said, when John Gotti got hit in the side of the head, he thought it was the back of his head. No, it was the side of your head, my man. He didn't hit you in the back of the head yet, but stop bending your head down, coming in like a bull. You might as well give Mayweather a red towel, be like, ole, come on, man. You might as well. It was crazy. And then John Gotti didn't stop there. Then the clock ran. It's supposed to be, it's for entertainment. So the boxing, every, cycle should be 2 minutes. Every round's supposed to be 2 minutes. But it turned out that, I guess the guy was supposed to ring the bell, ding, 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 ding. He was taking a break, I guess. And they went to 3 minutes, and then John Gotti's complaining, I kid you not, John Gotti was like this, with his hands down, right? Referee, it's 2 minutes have passed, I need a break. He looked like, I need a break. He looked at the referee like, I need a break. I might as well say, give him a cheese sandwich. Like when were you gonna go, John? You're supposed to be in shape. What, you want a burger? You want a hamburger? What do you want? I don't know, it was just so weird. Why? You keep fighting till the bell ring. If it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, big deal. You're supposed to be in shape. You're supposed to be ready for this fight. Mayweather wasn't complaining. You see Mayweather, oh man, hold on, I need a break. No, John Gotti complained because it went over I think it's supposed to be 2 minutes. It went to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. He's like, no mas, need a break. What was that all about? This is crazy. Anyway, so After he took his lunch break, after John Gotti decided he needed a lunch break, they gave him his break, right? He came back out the ring, and then from that point on, Mayweather just schooled him. Now, by the way, the match lasted the whole 8 rounds, and I think Mayweather did that intentionally because he wanted to, entertain the crowd and stuff like that. So I guess that's why he did it. But he beat him. I mean, he beat him handily through every round. And the biggest problem with John Gotti 3.0 was just that, he just wasn't really boxing. He was doing pick, pack, give a dog a bone. He's like, let me tell you something. John Gotti might as well went like this. like, little girl things they do in the playground when you're a little kid, girls be doing, he might as well did that, because what was he doing? What was you doing? He coming in, if he ain't coming in like a bull, he's pickpacking. What is that? Give the man a jump rope. Just let him. It was crazy. So let's talk about that money. Was money made? Was it a lot of money made for Money Mayweather with this fight against Gotti 3 or 3.0, fight 2.0? Was there a lot of money? No, there wasn't a lot of money. However, Mayweather still expected to make up to about $20 million to $25 million, which is good for him. I mean, it's not nothing to sneeze on. That's more money than most fighters make. I mean, he made this type of money before, right? So nothing wrong with that. What was the pay-per-view numbers? Those numbers didn't come out because, as you know, the fight just happened yesterday, August 25th, 2024. However, what about the attendees? How many people came to watch that fight? Well, the arena in Mexico City can hold about, I think, over 20,000. Let me just ask my main AI pen to confirm that. How big was the arena for Mayweather and Gotti 3 fight 2? I believe it was that, but I just want to confirm those numbers. But
finding fight arena size. The Mayweather versus Gotti 3 fight took place in Arena Ciudad de Mexico, which has a seating capacity of 22,300.
Okay, so there you go. Over 22,000 seats, man. Now, you know that when those numbers come out, those promoters gonna be like, oh, well, it was 80% capacity filled, we got 100%. Or it was 75% filled, we got 100%, So you gotta be careful with the numbers, and what their promoters say is a sellout. You gotta find out what percentage they are talking about. Some promoters, they fidgy with the numbers just to make it look like, oh yeah, we did that. Now, with that being said, the question is this: would you want to go see that fight again? Like Gotti 2, Gotti 3, like King Kong again? Would you want to go see that again? Is it worth your time to go pay pay-per-view, pay over $80-something to watch Mayweather beat someone again? I mean, it wasn't even entertaining because the guy he fought wasn't even a professional boxer. So it really was there for entertainment. Even though Gotti 3.0 tried to promote it like, oh, this is real, this is like a real fight, I'm really gonna go fight him. And Mayweather if you watch the press conference, Mayweather was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go fight, do what I gotta do, and wake up in the morning, have a cup of tea, I'm gonna go fight this guy, win, and keep it moving, keep it pushing. Not a real big deal. Like Mayweather was like putting the fight like it wasn't really a big deal. And he kept saying over and over, yeah, just entertainment. And like he was literally emphasizing it's just entertainment. Like he literally know that it's entertainment. But Gotti, on the other hand, Gotti 3.0, fight 2.0 was like, yo, we gonna do this again. We gonna round this up. Because you remember the first one with the brawl and everything, right? That didn't come out too well. He had everybody, like I said before, he had his grandmother, everybody was in kids, everybody was in there, people, like people in wheelchairs, everybody was watching that fight. Got into the ring, brawling, didn't go out right. But with that being said, Gotti 3.0 was serious about it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight him. I'm real, this is for real. I'm gonna show him, blah, 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 blah. Just running his mouth, cha, 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 cha. And then at the end of the day, like I said before, he was picked back. So do I wanna see those types of fight again with Mayweather? Not really. I really don't. But let me tell you something. There's something bigger here. And I hope you pay attention to this if you watch the fight and watch the interviews. What happened with Mayweather, if you listen to him, he was like, yes, yeah, I'm going to be fighting Gotti 3.0, right? It's not a really big deal, but nothing really like threatening to me. But look at my undercard. Listen to what he said. He said, look at my undercards. Look who I'm promoting. He's really there, to be honest with you, to promote his fighters. He wants to promote his fighters. And that's, to me, I think is a bigger thing. And he wants to set a new image for his company. Because look what he did. He brought in a new person. I believe his name was Shefford. I'm not too certain about the pronunciation. But he brought a new guy. He got rid of the old guy. He got rid of the other guy who was there. It was a black promoter he had for many, many years. Leave a comment below, subscribe with the name. And he got rid of him. And why? Because you heard the stories like Tank, because he was so favorable with the Tank, and now Mayweather and Tank have bad blood, blah, 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 blah. He did his daughter in. He knocked his daughter up, man. It happens. What do you want him to do? He's a guy, he's a girl. It's going to happen sometime. Turn around, let me do this, right? Things happen, right? But with that being said, that's the only reason why he did it. He didn't do it for him fighting guy. He knew that was going to be an easy fight. He knew that. All right, so do I want to see that again over and over, replay, whether it's Jay, whether it's some guy named Jay, some guy named Smith, some guy, whatever, Gotti 3, maybe Gotti 4, maybe he let his grandkids fight. I don't know. Who wants to see it? Nobody. I want to see a real fight. I want to see a fight like Tank and Shakur. I want to see a fight like maybe Crawford and Canelo. Something like that. Something that actually makes sense. I don't want to see a Shield, right? Shield, press a Shield, the lady with the muff hand, the hands that made of clay. Yeah, no hands, that hit you and you just feel tickly inside, like that. Nobody wants to see that neither, right? So, guys, do we want to see that again? Leave a comment below. Let me know, do you want to see another Mayweather fight some other clown? Me personally, I don't want to see it. A lot of people on the web say it's kind of like dated now. It's kind of like old. Nobody really want to care about that. We want to see some really good fights. This is Four Faces. Subscribe, leave a comment below. And you know what? When we get those numbers back, as far as the venue made, the pay-per-view numbers, how much money was made, how much people actually went to the venue, we're going to come back. We're going to issue it to you, show you what it's all about, give you the numbers, and then we can talk about it then. But this is Four Faces. Until next time, you know what we're going to say. We'll talk.